I'm General FrizzleBob. I count patterns, not candles. Welcome to the Humanitarian Yearbook 2026. No jargon tonight. No alphabet soup. Say what you mean. Sing what you sign. Tick the month like the slogan, call it care. We raise our hands on camera, move supplies through the air. Count the votes on screens, count the contracts off stage. New year, same stage hands, fresh paint on the cage. Parliament photos, blue ties in Brussels, draft a plan for Tehran. A German elder statesman calls for freedom this year. Panels rehearse the words, airports fill with delegates. Hashtag swell, paid traffic pushes the tempo, editors not along, back rooms handle the real calendar.
Workshops multiply aid groups, share toolkits and donor dashboards. Influencers practice hair C lines under ring lights. A film crew hunts tears and tidy arcs. The pitch fits on a slide. Rights by spring budgets secured. Sanctions tighten, pharmacies run out of options. Parents count pills and kilometers to the border. At dinner a panelist explains that hardship builds character. Red-eye flights to Istanbul sell out before dawn.
Night smoke at a refinery, reports stay vague. Anchors repeat incident and keep the verb small. Talk shows float a corridor in the sky. Insurers raise rates, traders do not wait for proof. Consultants land in clean sneakers and talk about civic space. Retired officers give briefings in hotels near the embassy. Transition moves from notes to microphones. Call sheets circulate for a summer conference on rule of law.
Tick the month like the slogan, call it care. Count the deals, count the flights, count the graves we cannot air. If justice needs cruise missiles, say it plain. If peace needs embargoes, sign your name.
Parliaments debate a no-fly plan without the name. Drafts leak, limited and proportionate return like old shoes. Logistics hubs hire night crews. Press tours get ground rules. Leaders schedule a midnight vote while the football match runs. Peacekeepers drill near borders. Advisors expand facilities. Photos show medics and school kits. The inventory list, spare parts for jets. A lane opens for convoys. Reporters travel in loops. Officials add checkpoints to the map. Families grow quieter.
At an alpine resort, a dialogue edits the future. Exiles rehearse cabinet bios, lobbyists trade maps of trade routes. Delegations fold pipeline diagrams into talks about a link from the Gulf to the Med. Smiles over coffee, eyes on exchange rates. Sirens before sunrise, limited strikes on airfields. And radar statements land on a time schedule. Lawyers cite old resolutions, power stations dim, servers fail. Border guards apply new rules.
Phones ring in foreign capitals, procurement officers answer.
An interim council takes a podium in a borrowed hall. Embassies reopen at half-staff. A new currency peg appears on slides. Security ports and data centers move from drafts to signatures. Kids watch new carts between rolling outages. Reconstruction fairs in Dubai and Frankfurt, bridges, grids, water plants on glossy banners. Old firms with new logos, new firms with old directors. Banks demand collateral, a stability fund names winners. Elections promised after the dust and before the
report card reads, leadership replaced, debt expanded, power intermittent. Hospitals improvise, teachers emigrate. The new cabinet asks for patience. A flag rises over a new consulate and an older pipeline. The year ends on a gala. The invoices arrive first.
Syria paid once, Iraq paid twice. Libya paid in full, Afghanistan paid forever. Each case came with music and medals. Each case left a map with holes and a ledger with names. This is not prophecy, this is inventory. Tick the month like the slogan, call it care. We raise our hands on camera, move supplies through the air. Count the votes on screens, count the contracts backstage. The bells ring at midnight, they reset the script at noon. 12 boxes later, the sequel asked for June.
Remember the older reels, slogans for Kabul, roadmaps for Tripoli, timetables for Damascus. The narrator changes, they repeat the script. I mark each pivot with a paper clip and a receipt. This calendar tracks method, not fate. By winter, a study will say intentions were noble and mistakes were honest. A task force will propose better training and cleaner phrasing. Parents will read the report on a cracked phone in a queue for diesel. Europe will promise investment zones. Washington will promise lessons learned. Tehran will bury more names and tell children to brace for a longer storm.